A warm welcome to one and all present here at this wonderful venue and also to our online viewers. Hello, I'm Janmesh and we are all set to begin with this SPL Season 3 match. It's Island Cricket Club versus RR1CC. We're all set to start the match. Ram has started off the innings with the white ball. This time he bowls perfectly and he makes the batsman Burzin defend it. Again, he does the same. Again, he makes the batsman defend that. After that white ball in the first delivery, he has bowled two consecutive dot balls now. There's an appeal, but no, it's going downside the leg. It's not out. It's not an LBW. But one more dot ball out here. Third consecutive dot ball. This time again, tried to swing it hard, but no. Ram is very sure what he wants to do. He's very clear with his intent. That he's not letting Burzin get runs today. At least in his over. This time again happens the same. It's happening repetitively. Going for the last delivery of the over. He tried to keep it away, but no, man. You have to bowl this again. A white ball here. This time it tricks the batsman, and it happens again. What happened throughout the over? A dot ball to finish the over. And after the end of the first over, the Team Island Cricket Club has got only 2 runs. Mukesh is taking too long to start his over. He's setting up the field, or should I say, he took this time to set up a trap. What was that? That left the batsman completely clueless. He's going across the wicket, literally walking for the run up, and bowls completely slow of flighted delivery, and the batsman plays it towards the mid on and will take a single. This is something which I haven't seen before. Never. Mukesh seems to be a willy bowler. Is completely leaving all of us clueless. Again, a flighted delivery and leaves the batsman clueless. He's not able to figure out what he needs to do. He hasn't started his account till now. He has faced 7 balls and 0 runs. And now, by the end of the second over, the score for the team Island Cricket Club is 6 runs with a loss of no wickets. But what we can see is that the decision of the team RR1CC of opting to bowl first is turning fruitful for them because they have conceded just 6 runs in the first 2 overs. And as it is a power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. There is one at the deep square leg and another at the deep mid wicket. So I think the batting team should use this thing as an advantage for them and get more runs out of this 6 overs. And it's Ram into attack again for his second over, and he'll start off with a single. Again, he does the same what he was doing in the first over, leaving the batsman clueless and tricking him and making him play a dot ball, a dot delivery. Just play it under his bat and going for no runs. They're doing this thing on loop. We can see that one again, but this time he flicked it and the player fumbled, but no. There could have been a single, but no, the non-striker denies. Burzin denied for a run. Maybe a good decision of not going for a run because in the previous over, the way the miscommunication happened and the run out which was meant to be happen didn't happen was their luck, but it doesn't always turns out to be that luck. This time he flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and will go for a single, and Burzin wanted to convert that into two, but no, Young denies this time and just a single. A flighted delivery, he plays that one into the air. It was almost caught, but no, it slipped out of the fielder's hand standing at the mid wicket, and the batsman finds himself safe. A slightly slower delivery and makes him play that shot towards the point, but again, as usual, a dot delivery. And now, after the end of the third over, the score is 9 runs for the loss of no wickets. So the game is right now completely in the control of RR1CC as 3 overs of power play have been completed and they have conceded just 9 runs till now. Even though they didn't have got that wicket, but they're definitely mounting that pressure up on the opposition team and they're pushing them onto the back foot. It's Mukesh back into attack, and again he has started with his kind of bowling. I would say Willy bowling is completely shriveled. Is so smart that is keeping it difficult for the batsman. Again, the batsman swings it hard, but no use. A dot ball instead. This time he plays that one straight towards the long off. The player fumbles, but no, he'll stop it and they'll get just a single. Mukesh is literally giving them no pace. He's making them use their power, and maybe which both the openers are unable to. And they haven't able to get a single boundary till now, and it's the fourth over going on right now. Mukesh is making some changes in the field setup. He has asked the fielder standing at the covers to go back and got the fielder at the long off to come in. And now there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, one at the deep covers and another at the long off. And this time he does what I was asking for. He gets his boundary, he sends the ball outside the boundary lines and gets his first four. In fact, the first four for his team in today's match. Again, he tried to cut it, but no. Mukesh made sure that you got a boundary on the last ball, but no, you're not getting it again. Last time it was your luck that you got it, but this is my ground, and I'll make sure that you won't get any boundary, at least in my over. This time he tried to keep it away from the batsman, but no, Mukesh, you're missing your line. A white ball out here. Yug also looks confident. Yug is all set to go over Mukesh and send him out for boundaries. Charge over him for many boundaries. Big shots, big runs. This time he plays it off loosely towards the covers and will complete a single. And now by the end of the fourth over, the score is 16 runs for the loss of no wickets. They're still playing at the run rate of 4. They really need to buckle up if they want to set up a good target for the opposition team. Because if they keep on playing this way, it's not going to be a huge total. It's going to be a low target game. Even though they didn't have lost any single wicket till now, but still they need to buckle up. They need to start scoring runs, get those big runs out there from each and every ball. It's too not it's not too late, but it is necessary. It's Ram brought back into attack for his third over. He has just conceded 5 runs and a brilliant delivery to start the third over. A delivery with full potential of taking a wicket. He's locked with that intent of giving no runs and taking wickets. He hasn't got the first wicket till now, but he has definitely saved those crucial runs for the team. This time the batsman takes it off for the full toss, plays it straight down the ground, and the ball goes racing towards the boundary ropes. And there is no need to run for that because it's a 4. There's 4 written all over it. The second boundary of the innings. A nice comeback after that boundary. This time he tried to drive it, but no. The bowler has been completely deceptive. Played a shot towards the mid wicket and a sneaky single, a risky single. Was this single needed? Right now, if you need something, it is boundaries, and if not boundaries, then keep on getting those singles and doubles, but not this risky ones. It will cost you a wicket. And there is some interesting field setup. All the fielders are being moved towards the offside. There are only three fielders in the leg side. One at the square leg, one at the deep mid wicket, and one at the mid on. That's it. All of the fielders are there and on the offside. And a beautiful delivery, a flawless delivery to finish the over. And now by the end of the fifth over, the score is 21 runs for loss of no wickets. And it is Hemant into attack for his first over. And he started off with a dot delivery. It's Yag on strike. He flicks it off into the gap, and the players tried to stop the ball with their foot, and just a single. Burzin here wanted to go for a second, but again, Yug wasn't ready. There's some sort of miscommunication happening continuously between all of these players. And we can see one thing happening over here on the field, that whenever it's Burzin on the strike, all the players are being moved towards the offside and only three fielders are being left at the leg side. Like, what are they actually doing? I'm totally confused. Is it a trap? It is definitely a trap, because almost like one, two, three, four, five, six players have been placed at the legs, at the offside. So it is definitely something cooking over there. And I think Borzin should use this speed setup smartly, because there's no one there at the fine leg and at the longer boundaries on the leg side. But he's doing what the fielding team wants him to do, play towards the offside and a dot ball over here. This time the bowler tries to keep it away from the batsman, but no, is missing his line. A white ball, an extra run. He flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and has opted for a single. And now again, all the fielders are moving back to the original position when Yuck comes to bat. When Yuck is on strike, when Yuck comes to bat, the positions have been set at default. But when Burzine comes on strike, it's something different. I definitely want to know what's cooking in there. We can see the bowler has got some kind of different action. And now by the end of the sixth over, the power play overs, the score is just 25 runs with the loss of no wickets. So the positive they can take after the end of power play is that they haven't lost any wicket till now. They have all 10 wickets. But the thing they should take seriously is that they have scored just 25 runs. They should really buckle up now and start scoring runs if they want to set up a good total. And Yug does it. He welcomes Ram with a boundary for his fourth over. Again he does the same. Again he finds the gap and again he delivers that one towards the boundary ropes. He drives it off straight and there's a fellow trying to save it but no, it slips out of his legs and goes for a boundary. There was a chance for Ram to collect it, but it was hit so powerfully by Yug that There's no chance. There's no option left for Ram other than to dodge the ball. He defends it after getting hit for three consecutive boundaries. Ram had to make this comeback. One dot ball finally in this over after those three consecutive fours. And again, this time he cuts it, and again a dot ball. Wonderful sound of the bats. It's in the air, but there was a field already been placed. He got the height, but he didn't got the distance, and it gets collect. And first wicket has been sent. First wicket down. And now Devesh is the new batsman. It was Yug who got departed. Finally a wicket for the team RR1CC. And that too by Ram in his final over to complete his spell. He plays it straight towards the long off and will go for a single. Hemant has got some kind of really interesting action. And has he done it? No. Hemant has got really crazy action. We can see that. Look at him now. I think it's his trick to keep the batsman engaged in his action. He keeps them invested and makes them focus towards him, and then he does what he wants to. See, again he's doing the same. This time he plays it straight in the air. Has he got the distance? It was a catch. Listen carefully what I said. It was a catch. A clear catch, but it just slipped out of the fielder standing at the long off. And I may have not, and maybe I haven't reacted like this, but the catch was dropped by someone who never leaves catches like this. The reason I got shocked was that. And now by the end of the eighth over, the score is 41, but the loss of one wicket. He's pulled that one towards the mid wicket and sent that ball. The first delivery by Ramnath for a boundary. And it's Devesh on strike this time who has done it. And a brilliant delivery this time. A nice comeback by Ramnath. A delivery with full potential of taking a wicket. This time he plays it towards the covers and will complete a single. A short pitch delivery, he cuts it into the gap towards the point and has delivered that one for a boundary. And it's Burzine this time. He pulled it and just dot ball. And it's Heyman back into attack for his third over, and then one last over before the drinks break. And now, before starting his over, he made few changes in the field setup. A drive towards the covers and a single. And a slightly slower delivery which completely left the batsman clueless. Again, he does the same. A dot delivery. Flicked into the gap towards the mid wicket. Opted for a single, and will they turn back for a two? No. No, they won't. There was no chance of going for a two. Has hit it hard, it's in there, and has he got the distance? Yes, he has. The ball has crossed the boundary lines and it has went outside the ground. And a wonderful shot to end the 10th over. And now by the end of the 10th over, it's time for the drinks break and it is 58 for 1 for the team Island Cricket Club. And here we are after the end of the drinks break. And there was a loud appeal on the very first delivery, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. And it is Vinayak into attack for his first over in this match. Going across the wicket for flighted delivery, batsman played it off into the gap towards the square leg, opted for a single, and there could have been a second, but no, they will go just for a single here. He swinged it out, it's in there towards the long corner, and there was a catch. There was a possible catch, but it just hit hard on the fielders and standing at the long on, and it went outside the boundary line. He was all set, all ready for that catch. He went in good, but it was hit so powerfully by the batsman that it hit really hard on the fielder's hand. This time he hits it towards the mid wicket and will take a single. And the fielder standing at the long on, we can see that he's still thinking about the same thing. That catch is still reacting. That catch is still enacting it. And now with this shot, the partnership is been of 30 runs of 25 deliveries. He swings it hard again towards the long on, and this time just a single. He swings it hard, it's in there. There is a fielder, but no use of him. He'll just stay there and watch the ball because that ball has went direct outside the ground. A six over here by Devesh. And Mukesh does it. What everyone was waiting for so long. Gets a wicket. And he has sent the batsman back who charged on him for a six. And now Saurav is the new batsman in, walking towards the pitch. And now it's 74 for 2. One last ball left of Mukesh's over, Mukesh's third over. So can we see one more wicket incoming on the last delivery? Again a loud appeal, but no, every time it's not what you want. And now at the end of the 12th over, the score is 74 for the loss of 2 wickets. And it's Vinayak into attack for his second over. It's Burzine on strike. And a loose shot in the air, but lands in the no man's land, and the players there literally dived in to stop that one. And there was a chance of run out, but no. And this time, just a loose shot played towards the leg side, and will go for a single. It's in there, it's hit powerfully, it's high, and it's done. What everyone was waiting for. It's the third wicket. And now Jinsen is the new batsman in. He's played 155 innings till now. And today it's his 156th inning. It's going to be special. It will be interesting to see what he does today. And now it's 77 for 3. And what a beautiful catch it was at the long on. Just a gentle push, and the fielder standing there makes a mistake. He fumbles, and that one slips out for a boundary. And a swing and a miss. A dot delivery. Hemant has bowled 9 dot balls till now. And he has conceded just 16 runs till now, and he is all set for his fourth over as started off with the dot delivery, and this time the batsman drives it. A swing and a miss again. He's being deceptive, is leaving the batsman completely clueless. A flighted delivery, and he plays it hard. It's in there, and again it happens the same. The fielder at the long on, he rushes towards the ball. Last time it was maybe a slightly easier, but this time it was definitely tough. He gave all in. He was completely into that one. He rushed in, he went for the catch, and the ball just slipped out. And now there are some fielding changes made in the field setup. And this time he plays it straight towards the long on. There is a new fielder here, and he will stop it. And just a second. And both of the time, the kind of reaction I gave was just because the fielder over here, standing at the long on, is someone who never really does this. Was so good with his fielding that I was shocked that both of the catches were dropped by him. And he does it what everyone was waiting for. Gets his wicket on the very last delivery of his spell. He gets a wicket, and now it is 84 for 4. And what a sight of delivery! And what a sight of delivery it was! What a pitch of delivery, and what a sight for the bowler! Completely blown the stump off. He tries to cut it, but a dot ball. Just a gentle push towards the mid wicket, and is it a boundary or is it saved? It is saved. So just a single. And Vinayak is completely keeping the game in his control because he's not letting the batsman go for hit. Not even a single. The batsman has got just one single till now in this over and four dot deliveries. Flighted delivery, he plays that one towards the mid on and a single from this one. And now by the end of the 15th over, the score is 86 for the loss of 4 wickets. And loud appeal here, and he gets it again. He does it on the very first delivery of his last over. He gets a wicket. One more batsman sent back. A loose shot played into the gap and opted for a single. and there are still 3 balls remaining of Mukesh's over to complete his spell, and it's 88 for 5 now, and he has already got 1 wicket in this over on the very first delivery, and there are still 3 deliveries left. So, can we expect one more wicket out here? It's Vishal Desai on the strike, who had just faced 1 delivery till now, and he tried to cut it, but no, a dot delivery here. He's not letting Vishal get settled over there. He tried to drive it, but again a dot ball. He drives it towards the long off and will take a single. A short pitch delivery to completely leave the batsman clueless and literally to haunt him. A typical fast bowler's delivery to start the over. Here it is Ramnath into attack for his second over. Has started off with a bouncer. And now he's making some changes in the field setup, asking the fielder standing at the long on to move a little bit to his left. Again a bouncer is literally haunting the batsman. This is not cool, Ramnath. Is this the way you treat the opposition by continuously haunting them? But now Vishal needs to give a reply on that, and he drives straight, but no, again Ramnath stops it. Is keep, keeping the upper hand. And now Vishal has asked for a helmet, or I think he has got one thing that Ramnath is very clear that he is going to ruthlessly bowl those line in length, which can maybe just leave him with no option if he doesn't wear a helmet. If he wears a helmet, he can go for the pull shots and he can try for those. But without a one, he can't because there's a chance of getting hurt. Just a gentle push towards the covers and has opted for a single and will turn back for a 2-1. An easy 2 out here. And finally, we have seen those 2 runs, the some kind of aggressive running between the wickets. A short pitch delivery, but this time he defends it off and sends that one towards the mid wicket and will opt for a single. Is there an overthrow? No, no, it isn't. And now a single, and now it's Saurav Savla on strike. And now by the end of the 17th over, the score is 92 runs for the loss of 5 wickets for the Team Island Cricket Club. They are currently playing at a strike rate of at a run rate of 5.41. And now it's Vibhor into attack for the 18th over, and this man has got some pace and is here for his first over. It is hit in the air, and no, the fielder falls short, and the batsman finds himself lucky and just a single. And again, in the first over, Vibhor does it. He gets a wicket. He blows the bails off. And now Raj Gupta is the new batsman in. The one thing I'm confused about is why did you keep Vibhor till the end? I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name, but I'm just confused. Why did you keep a bowler like Vibhor for the end. If he can bowl with this kind of pace and get a wicket in the very first over, forget about the wicket, but the kind of pace and the line and length he's bowling currently, he can definitely be a asset for the team. He is being the asset of the team, but he could have been more useful if you could have got him earlier in this game. But nevertheless, he's into attack now. He's bowling the 18th over and he has got a wicket in the very first over of his inning in this match. The projected score at the moment is 107 and they are playing at the run rate currently of 5.3, and this time he swings it hard. It's in there. There is a fielder and he will collect it. And guess what? Vibhor has got one more wicket out here. Two back-to-back wickets, and it's Raj who has been sent back to the pavilion on a duck. And a huge blow to the batting side, the Island Cricket Club. The batsman has been departed, but one thing we all got to see here is what Vibhor can do. Can get two back-to-back wickets, but right now, other than Vibhor, someone who we should appreciate is the fielder who is standing there at the long on. He collected beautifully. Actually, the deep mid wicket, and we should appreciate him over here because the way he ran towards the ball and he collected it beautifully shows how invested he is in the game. The batsman drives it towards the covers and will take a single. This is how dangerous Vibhor can be to the opposition team. Got in for the first over in the 18th over and got two wickets already. And there's still one ball left. It's 95 for 7. Can we see one more wicket incoming? Here he bowls a short pitch delivery. It's in there and the fielder falls short. Otherwise, there could have been one more wicket out here. The third wicket for Webo. But nevertheless, a beautiful over comes to an end. And now, by the end of the 18th over, the score is 96 for the loss of 7 wickets. A flicked shot towards the mid wicket and will complete a single. It's Ramnath Sengupta into attack for the 19th over. It's 98 for 7 now, and it's 3 deliveries left of this over. It's sort of on strike, and he plays it tough, he plays it hard, straight towards the covers, and that one goes racing towards the boundary ropes for a 4. And with this shot, 100 runs come up for the team Island Cricket Club. It's 102 for 7 now. He plays it straight, the fielder will stop it, and a dot delivery. My bad, it was a single, and now by the end of the 19th over, the score is 103 for the loss of 7 wickets. And the projected score at the moment is 108. And now it's time for the last over of the innings. It's sort of on strike, and it's Vibhor back into attack for his second over and the final over of the innings. The current run rate is 5.42. It's sort of on strike. It's Vibhor into attack, who has already got 2 wickets in his first over and has conceded just 4 runs. Can we expect one more wicket incoming? Some change has been made in the field setup. There are only literally 3 fielders on the leg side, going for the first delivery and a dot delivery to start the over. Is keeping the pace in the game, locked with the intent and leaving the batsman clueless. I guess all the viewers and the current spectators present here at the ground are enjoying his bowling, the way he's bowling, perfectly on the point. He's bowling according to the situation. This time the batsman flicks it towards the mid wicket and goes for a single, and yes, that's it. Divay Jain wanted to go for a second, but sort of wasn't ready to go for a second. It's 104 for it's 104 for 7 now. This time there was an opportunity, but a risky quickie single, and there was an overthrow, but no, they won't find a second. But the kind of single this was, it was totally unexpected. A risky single, and as it is the last over, you can definitely take such risky singles if needed, if you feel it is important, if it is worth it, or I think you should focus on max hitting now. This time flicks it, it's high, it's in there, and he has got the distance, and that one has crossed the boundary line and has been sent for a 6. It's 1-1-1, it's triple one for 7 now, and there are 2 deliveries left of this over. Sort of on strike, and we can see that pressure after that 6. Vibhor literally bowled far away from the stump, and a white ball here, an extra run. So the batting team, it's 112 for 7 now. Still 2 balls left. Anything can happen in those two deliveries. We can see two boundaries coming in, or two wickets, or maybe two singles or dot balls. This time he plays it hard, it's straight, and wonderful effort by the fielder. He saves it and saves those 6 crucial runs for the team. And they took a single over here, so now just one delivery left. Can we see a final wicket on the final ball? A final delivery. It's going all in, and he just pulls out the pace and they go for a sneaky single, but no use. There was a wicket. So Vibor gets a run out on the last delivery. The keeper does his job, and now the target for the team RR1CC is 114, and they need to chase it within 20 overs to win this match. And here we are all set for the run chase where the Team Iron Cricket Club has set up a target which almost looks decent. Where the target is decent, but is it going to be difficult for the batting team or not? It's something interesting to see. The team RR1CC requires 114 runs in 118 balls. And right now it's Shailendra Singh on the strike. It's Vishal Desai into attack for the first over, and he has started off with two dot deliveries. Shailendra has flicked that one into the gap towards the mid wicket and got his first boundary for his team. He swings it hard again into the gap towards the mid wicket and gets his boundary. He's doing that repetitively on a loop. Two consecutive boundaries now in the first over. And now there are still two deliveries left of this over. There's already 8 runs been scored. Can we see more two boundaries incoming? Or maybe a six this time? Vishal Desai needs to make a comeback here. He should make sure that the next two delivery he bowls should be a dot delivery or a wicket taking one. And a dot delivery here. A nice comeback by Vishal Desai. And a wide delivery this time. He's missing his line and the keeper does something. He rolls the ball towards the stump and appeals for a out. But no, the batsman was standing straight inside the crease. And he does it. What he was waiting for, he was looking for. He gets that wicket in the very first over. And he sends Shailendra back. He takes the revenge of those two boundaries. And he does it. First wicket has been put down. It's 9 for 1 now after the end of the first over. And now Nitin Raheja is the new batsman in. And it's Raj Gupta into attack, and he just, I guess the ball slipped out of his hand, and no ball now. And now it's time for a free hit. It's R1 strike, ready to face the free hit, and again, he kept it away from the stumps, and a white ball this time. So it's still a free hit. We're all waiting to see what happens on this free hit. It's Ara who is ready, who wants to go for a big hit, but will Raj let him go? Because he has already started with two false deliveries. One first, which was a no ball, and the second one was a wide one. And finally, a dot delivery, but it slipped out of the keeper's hand, and they will go for an extra. And the umpire signal buys because there wasn't an edge over there. Arav wanted to hit it straight, but it was just out of his reach. And there's a loud appeal, a strong appeal from the bowling team, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. I tried to flick it, but no, it's a white ball. He takes it off for a lower full toss, flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and gets his boundary. It's Nitin who has scored this one. And a delivery with full potential of grabbing a wicket. And with this delivery, we come to an end to the second over. And now, by the end of the second over, the score is 17 for the loss of one wicket. And the required run rate at the moment is 5.3839. A short pitch delivery, and this time it has been hit hard. It's in the air, and that one has crossed the boundary line. And hit one. And this one was hit by Arav. A huge, huge six straight out of the ground. And this time he has flicked it into the gap and went for a single. And it's a white ball. We can see that pressure building up on the bowling team, which is making them bowl false deliveries. A wide delivery this time. One more wide delivery it is. This is something what pressure makes you do. There was some misunderstanding between both the batsmen which happened, and there was a possible chance of getting a run out, but no. And it was a no ball, so we all are waiting. And again a wide delivery. The free hit is still on. There was strong appeal, and again that misunderstanding happened, but miscommunication between the team. It would have been an easy run out. What is the bowling team doing? It's hit hard, it's in there, and that one has been sent huge, straight out of the ground. A huge six by Arav again, and we have seen this before. We saw this on the very first ball of this over, and now he's appealing for no ball, I guess. That wrong appeal, wrong decision, in fact, by the umpire that he didn't. Okay, so he was just confirming with the umpires that is it a no ball or not, because he thought that it was been hit above his waistline and it was supposed to be a no ball. This time a drive towards the mid off and not a run. And again he times it well and sends that one direct out of the ground. And again a six. Is doing it again and again. And it's Raj Gupta into attack for his second over and has started off with a brilliant delivery, which made Nitin plays that loose shot. A flighted delivery, and Nitin just smartly leaves that ball. And a wide delivery out here. And again a flighted delivery, a no ball which has been hit towards the point and has crossed the boundary lines, and a four over here. And again the time it is for a free hit. It's time for the free hit. It is interesting to see that. Will he go for a six or four? A flighted delivery. He plays it straight towards the long off, but no. The fielder over there stops it. And just a single. A brilliant delivery by Jinesh. A flighted delivery again. He swinged it hard, but a swing and a miss. A flighted delivery again, which made Arav play that shot, and just a single. A flighted delivery again, and he pushed it gently towards the mid off, and no run. Denied for a single. And now by the end of the fourth over, the score is 50 runs for the loss of one wicket. They're still going good. Now they need just 64 runs and 96 deliveries to win this match. It's Vishal Desai into attack. Again, he goes for the full toss. We've seen many full tosses in this over. Not in this over, in this inning actually. And a brilliant delivery, a beautiful one. Just kept it slightly away from the stumps and left the batsman clueless. Is missing his line and a wide ball here. And now they need just 63 runs. It's Nathan on strike. And it's Vishal Desai to attack, the only bowler from this team who has got a wicket till now. ओए क्या कर रहा है यार अरे इतना गंदा बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं लोग Again a wide delivery here. A full toss again. He drives it towards the mid off, and there's the fielder over there at the mid off goes for a throw, but he misses the stump by an edge, and they complete this risky single successfully. There's strong appeal, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. They all thought that there was an edge. This time again a full toss. He swings it hard, but no, a swing and a miss after that six. And after the end of the fifth over, the score is 60 runs for the loss of one wicket. There is an appeal, a loud appeal again, and the hand goes up. A wicket finally. It is a wicket. The wicket which we all were waiting for. And finally the team Island Cricket Club gets a wicket. The second wicket, it's 60 for 2 now. Second wicket for the team. And the first one for Pratham Sutaria in his first over on the first delivery. He finds an edge over there. That one goes towards the fine leg, and they will turn back for two here. And this is some sort of aggressive running between the wickets, turning ones into twos. Slightly shorter delivery, but that one went outside the white guy's lines and a white ball out here. He pulls it towards the leg side. They go for one and they will turn back for two, but no, before they turn back for two, the ball will cross the boundary lines and ball will win the race. And the ball was much quicker than they are. But we should appreciate the running between the wickets. They turned back for two, they completed a two, and they want to go for a third, but before they go for a third, the ball crosses the line and they get a boundary here. A four from this one. And now they need just 47 runs of 87 deliveries. Just a gentle push towards the point, and the player over there tried to chase it and stop it with his foot, but he fails to, and they will get again a boundary over there. And this time it's Rohil Dabulkar who went for a four again. Second four from his bat in this over. Just a gentle push towards the third man and wanted to go for a run, but no. Straight inside the crease because he knows that the required run rate is just of three. It's Jinsane into attack, a spin bowler, and it's Arav on strike. He's playing at 26 of just 13 deliveries, almost playing at the strike rate of 200 because this was a dot one. It's 26 of 14 now, but he's playing absolutely well. This time again, he hits it hard, it's in the air, and that one has crossed the boundary lines. A ball which went directly sailing outside of the boundary ropes. A six over here. He's painting the outfield with his sixes now. Just dealing with those sixes. Those powerful shots. Hammered outside the boundary. But a nice comeback by Jinsane. This time a loose shot towards the point and that will cross the boundary. And a four from his bat this time. He flicks it into the gap towards the square leg and no. The non-striker wanted to opt for a run. Rohit wanted to go for a run, but no, Arav denies. Arav says that he will only play the last delivery of his over, of Jinsane's over, because maybe he wanted to go for one more boundary out here. It's Jinsane here going across the wicket, and Arav swings it hard, but a swing and a miss. We could have got to see one more boundary out here, but no. A dot delivery to end the over, and now by the end of the seventh over, the score is 81 for the loss of 2 wickets. Pratham Sutaria back into attack for his second over. The man who got a wicket in his first over is back into attack and has started off with the dot delivery. A flighted delivery he bowls. The batsman flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and will go for a single. And he gets back the man in form on the strike, Arav, who is playing at 36 of just 19 deliveries and who is just 14 runs away from his 50. And his team needs 32 runs in 76 balls to finish this match. And we can hear those cheers for Arav from his teammates sitting in the pavilion. This time he has played high, it's huge, it's in there, but he hasn't got the distance, but the fielder got confused and he will get a four. It's his day, it's Arav's day today. It could have been a catch, but both the players got confused at who will collect it. And he will get a four. He will get rewarded for the confusion. Just a gentle push towards the point and will complete a single. They went for a single, then turned back for a second. Even they know when there are only 27 runs required. This is how much they are invested in the game. This is what the intent looks like. A flight delivery again. He swings it out. It's in the gap and it's a six. A six over my commentary box. A straight six. Straight down the ground. It's Jinsane back into attack for his second over, and it's Ara on strike, playing at 41, just 9 runs away from his 50, and has went for that sneaky single out here on the very first delivery by Jinsane's second over. He swings it hard into the gap towards the mid wicket. There's a fielder chasing the ball. He'll stop it, and they will get just a single. This time he defends it off and will go for a single. And now they need just 16 runs off 69 deliveries. He swings it hard, it's in the air, hasn't got the distance maybe. But no, again it happens the same. Two fielders were chasing the ball and the ball slips out of their reach and goes for a six. Uh, it goes for a 4 in fact, not a 6. It was a 4. There was a bounce before it crossed the boundary. It's so close to the boundary line that I got confused with it. And again, Arrow swinged it hard, but a swing and a miss. And Rohit here wanted to go for a single, but Arav denies. And now Arav is playing at 47 of 25 deliveries. Is just 3 runs away from his 50. And this is what pressure makes you do. A wide delivery. He's missing his line. He flicked it off into the gap and towards the fine leg, and that one goes racing towards the boundary through the fine leg and a 4. And with this shot, Arav has completed his 50. A fiery 50. Playing at almost this at the strike rate of 200. A much needed 50 it is. And we can see on the camera the man who stood strong for his team and got those important runs quickly. I guess he's in a hurry to go home. He's scoring those important runs quickly, and now his team RR1CC requires only 7 runs. He flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and will go for a single, and they will turn back for a 2 instead. And Rohit was all set to turn back for a third, but no. And now they need just 5 runs. There's still 2 deliveries left of this over. Can they finish off this match in this over itself? It will be interesting to see. He kept it low. Batsman trying to swing it hard, but a swing and a miss. But they will go for an extra, and umpire signaled buys. And he makes him defend that. And now by the end of the 10th over, the score is 110 for the loss of 2 wickets. He plays it straight towards the long on, and there is a filler who will stop it, and they will get a single. So now it's 3 runs needed. It's Rohit on strike. He swings it hard and it goes straight over the long on, and they have sealed the match. They have got those important runs for the team, and the win is theirs.